So we're manifesting things. I think it's starting up.
It's time to manifest Velma.
Yes, exactly. Yes. See, ghosts, because it's ghosts. I mean, I'm not awful. So
I liked it.
So Velma season 1 came out, and I mean, unless you've been living like
a lot of people, I see a lot of people hating.
Unless you've been living like literally under a rock, like Scooby-Doo has been around since like the 70s. So even the parents have heard about it. Yeah. You know. So Velma is one of the main characters from Scooby-Doo, naturally, and so they give her like her own spin-off. And it's really cool. Honestly, the animation is really. I really like the animation. You know, the scenes where she's imagining the ghosts or whatever. You know, how it was crawling into her hand. Yeah, those are cool scenes, huh? What?
I like the art style. You know, I've never watched like Scooby-Doo before. Like maybe I watched like an episode. I never paid like enough attention to see multiple episodes, so I have nothing to compare it to. But I really found it interesting. But the visuals are really nice.
Yeah, they're nice.
She's got like the hallucinations. Spoiler alert: she's high on drugs. So yeah.
Can you imagine she was drunk the whole time?
She took some PCP.
But the thing is, like, so the show came out on HBO Max. It came out just last week or so. And then the whole internet, honestly, you can't go on Google any platform without people talking about it. And
but what don't they like about it? Like,
I think the thing is that...
Is it because she's gay?
No, man. It's because she's Indian. No, we cancel.
It's because she's Indian.
No. But it's cool. I think I do like how they... Because Scooby-Doo... I mean, all the characters in Scooby-Doo being white, I think it's just because it's because of the time it came out. It came out like in the 70s or so, 2 months ago. It just happened to be white. I don't think that much thought was put into it, to be honest. So I feel like, honestly, the race of the characters don't really add anything. Honestly, I forget. I don't look at the character and be like, she's Indian. You really, that would be right? It's so cool though to throw in some like different races in there. Why not?
When was the last time there was like an actual like, besides this one, when was the last like season of Scooby-Doo? Like,
honestly,
was it like 10 years ago, or was it like...
Honestly, there's so many movies and shows coming out constantly. I think, according to me, one of the big shows that had a really big impact was Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc.
When was that?
In 2011. You can Google that actually.
Okay. 2011. Okay, so
2011 or so. But I used to watch it. I think I was about 14, 15 when it came out. That show came out on Cartoon Network. Honestly, the animation was... Look at the visuals.
2013. Okay.
Honestly, actually go check more on like the character design. Honestly, the visuals it was so good. And the story was really, I think it was like 3-4 seasons. It was one big mystery. So you really felt like every episode was like left on a cliffhanger. There was more and more characters. So honestly, it was a really good show.
See, like let's say if there was a season like this had came out 2 years ago. Yeah, okay, I would have been weirded out if like the characters is like, now he's Indian. Like the other person's another character. Like imagine The Simpsons. Like they still have episode, and next season is just like...
No, but I think even then, they make new Scooby-Doo merch movies. Like honestly, they made like a WWE Scooby-Doo and John Cena come. Fait à chaque année. No, I'm talking about a new movie of Scoob came out like 2 years ago, literally. And I think they were supposed to make a second one, but got scrapped by Warner Bros. But honestly, I think it's fun seeing like a new take on an old IP.
Yeah, because is it public domain?
No, it's not. No, it's only been there since like when it was created. I think the 60, 62. I don't know what year, but it's old, but it's not 60 years old.
2059.
What?
Quora.com is telling me that it's going to be 2059.
Yeah, so it's going to be a minute, but I still think it's just a different take. Do you know? And then, okay, one thing, we watched 2 episodes. Do you remember seeing a dog? You think about it. Do you know why the dog is not there?
You know, the dog is the murderer.
You know what?
The dog is the murderer.
It turns out Warner Bros. That own like Scooby-Doo, they were down with giving all the characters, but they were like, you can't touch the dog. Because I guess the dog for them, either Warner Bros. They want to give it.
I guess it's somebody's dog.
It's somebody's dog. Exactly.
He's like, no. I can only veto one thing.
Exactly.
Do not touch. The
The dog. Thank you very much.
The Scooby-Doo remains a do.
But I think it's like either the creators. I mean, the creators said like, oh, they didn't want to make this like a kid show. But I do think like it might just be like Warner Brothers be like, don't touch the dog, just let the dog be like for kids, and then do anything else at once. But what did you think? What did you think of the first 2 episodes?
I enjoyed it. Honestly, I thought it was fun. Like the characters, are some characters that like just I find them funny. Like the what's his name, Norville, yeah, Shaggy. You didn't even know that. He's hilarious. He's like if you watch the first 2 episodes, or just in general, he looks like he's a federal cop. Even he's like bedroom has like investigation post-its in the back. You know what I mean? He's the
no, it's true. It's true. But like, is there?
But the actor that plays him, I find him interesting. Like
who is it again that you were saying that you recognize?
But
because you recognize one voice actor by hazard, and I recognize
Russell Peters.
I don't know who that man is.
Come on, comment tu connais pas?
But I said Shonda Rhimes. No, sorry. I said Wanda Sykes because she clearly is voicing a character, and you had no idea what I was talking about.
C'est laquelle? C'est elle que tu m'as montré tantôt?
You know, there was the 2 lesbian cops.
Mais je savais pas juste pas son nom, mais je savais c'était qui.
Okay, so c'est qui? But you recognize the voice, right?
Ouais. She plays the same character.
She does.
Yo,
she actually does.
Annoying voice. But powerful lead.
Yo, Kevin Hart.
This lady. She takes never no for an answer. She takes no shit from nobody.
No, I think
it's okay. I got the perfect person for you.
I think so. Basically, all the nerds on the internet are mad. I can be a self-proclaimed nerd, but I do watch a lot of cartoons. I do watch a lot of cartoons. Because like you said, you've never really watched Scooby-Doo so much.
Mm-hmm.
So do you remember? Okay, can you name the 4 teenagers? Just comme ça. Do you remember their names? So there's Velma.
Yeah.
Who are the 3 others? Okay.
And
see, clearly
I never watched.
There's Daphne and Fred. Okay, so I think honestly, as a show separately, just like I would say basically as a show, it's fine. Honestly, not all the jokes hit, and then I feel like they did a lot of references to like very current days, like like oh, if you can't do a hashtag, you're like come the joke you keep, and I feel like things like that can easily kind of date a show. So in 5 years, when you rewatch these things, it's so specific to our timeline. Because you like could think, oh, okay, or like it doesn't hit as hard. That's what I felt for a couple jokes.
It doesn't have the same rewatchability.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like it kind of falls into that trap. And I think the biggest issue that people have is that this show did the same mistake as any other show that do reboots. So people like reboots. They like seeing an old show I watched in the day back in the day. But I think the issue is that you use a popular IP, you use the same characters, but then you completely change the whole like essence of the show. So at this point, you could have just called it you could have called it anything else. You usually could have called the show Angelica and then called her Angelica, and then it would have worked as a different show. But you're trying really hard to connect it to the Scooby-Doo franchise. Mm-hmm. And they don't at all feel like the characters that we've grown up with. I think that's the biggest issue.
But I said fuck it, why not? Like it looks like it's the same people that have been done it since the beginning, right? It's still the same people that are writing the show.
No, that wrote it. No.
I mean,
no. I think it's a completely.
If I check
go
here,
on Velma, écrit Velma plutôt. If you go, no, I think the creator, I think it's Meeting Caning that wrote, and then like another guy, and he produced like write and everything. Si tu vas, the creators of Scooby-Doo. I might be wrong. It might be. I'm gonna recording. But you get what I mean, Jean, en général, like how like. So can you think of a show that you've seen a reboot of and it was like so bad? Like, why are they even rebooting the show? Just change the title.
I don't think it's that bad. No, but I mean,
it's not bad. But just if you make it, they're really trying to make it Scooby-Doo, which is not. I feel like it could have been anything else. They could have. I don't know if you get what I mean, but
I don't know. Why not? It's like, why not create another universe?
No, it's
like what's the thing? The thing on Netflix.
Oh, Bridgerton?
No,
because they have.
Arrête. the academy, you know?
Umbrella Academy?
Umbrella Academy. Every time they go in the past, it's a different storyline.
No, but that's different because like they're staying true to their comic books. They're pretty accurate to what's happening there. I do get what you mean. At this point, it's a different
it's like
universe.
an artist. It's like a musical artist doing the same song every time. It's like imagine you as a painter. You're painting like the same piece.
Non, c'est vrai.
And sometimes you have to like.
Non, c'est vrai. Honestly.
Je vais pas faire la même chose tout le temps.
Yeah, you're right. I guess even them changing the races. Non, c'est vrai. So it's appreciated that they tried something new. But I guess inevitably, if you're comparing it to something that people already know so well and you change it so drastically, les gens vont être un peu comme thrown off. C'est juste ça. But c'est vrai. You know, it's a new take on something we know. C'est vrai. C'est vrai.
And look at them now. Yeah. Everybody's talking about them. Got another season. People is gonna be watching.
I don't think it's bad. Again, I don't think it's bad. I think if I dissociate and don't tell myself it's sincerely like the same Scooby-Doo gang from before, like the Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. I think they're thinking it's a success.
The reviews, honestly, at this point,
how many people watching about it?
How
is everybody talking about it?
You know what's happening? It's kind of like you want to watch a video and you read the comments and then suddenly you have the same opinion as the comments. That's what's happening. Unconsciously, you agree to everyone else in the comments. I think that's what's happening. But it's not. I mean, I rewatched it with you my second time. C'est vrai, some jokes hit, not all of them hit.
C'est qui lui? Tu connais pas
Russell Peters? Oui, c'est un comédien.
Bah oui, c'est lui.
I don't know his name.
Drôle.
Is that his real name? Peters?
Ouais, Russell Peters.
Oh, he's Canadian.
Russell Dominic Peters, ouais.
No.
C'est une légende. Gros gars, man.
Is it the guy that had like the skeleton puppet? Is the guy un comédien?
No, Peters is not that guy.
Not the same.
He's not Jeff Dunham.
That used to scare me when I was a kid a bit. It was funny though, but still kind of scary. I remember seeing Arthur. There was an episode.
This guy?
Ouais.
Don't even look nothing alike. It makes no sense.
He's a white man.
He's like
Russell Peters is not white.
He's making fun of like Arabic people, Muslim people.
Is Russell Peters? He's not white.
No.
Okay, c'est ça. Exactement. But c'est ça. I think overall the show, I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah,
I understand. Ouais, non, je comprends the critique, but again, everybody's just like backpacking in the same opinions.
Maybe it's bots. It's not even real people.
T'as raison.
Huh?
Damn.
The bots are making comments, artificial comments, and everybody's starting to think that show is not good. It's all part of a marketing plan to get people to talk about it.
But I mean, this is the second season. It's a market. Yeah, it works anyway. It
Big media. Big media is after us.
They're like, yo, we get the views. Doesn't fucking matter.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they really don't give a shit.
You know? So, yeah. But, ouais, c'est vrai. It's a good show overall, but, you know, it's a different opinion. It's a different take on the same show. Why not?
Yeah. I think people are tripping. Just relax, guys.
Ouais,
it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. Let's not get offended by some drawings.
You know the thing I hate the most? I hate que les gens disent, you ruined my childhood. Je dis, you're 45.
Yo,
like,
bro,
get
relax,
over yourself.
Okay?
Excuse-moi, là, c'est comme, you're 45. Get over yourself. You're not, je dis, ma nièce va écouter ça, she won't even give a fuck. Okay, elle s'en fout.
Get over it, bro. We changed it.
I think it's a big cringe. You ruined my childhood. Okay. Are you still a child?
What's the age?
Yeah.
What's the age that's like the maximum to overreact like that over a cartoon?
15, bro.
Shots fired.
No, mais excuse-moi, mais c'est comme the thing is that the reboot is you're not even in demographic that they're hitting for the reboot. You're like they're aiming like mettons 10 à 15 ou comme 8 à 10 ans, and you're like 28. C'est comme you can cry all you want, but the 10 to 15-year-olds are still gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Tu comprends? So as I dis, it's not for you. So that's why I say I don't care anymore. Comme I get, mais comme en même temps, if tu pleures autant, just watch the old episodes, watch the old seasons. If it's that deep for you. 15 ans que c'est shots fired. Yo, tu peux chialer, mais je dis quoi? They don't care.
When you were playing that record, what were you thinking?